Antje, welcome to Talk Satellite.
Hi, nice to meet you. Yes, good to talk about it.
Can you provide background on Deutsche Telekom's ambitions to utilize satellite elements in your networks?
Yes, I could. Today, we have seen a demo that was provided on a so-called MSS band, which is very important to explain. MSS band is a European-wide frequency that can be used together with a geosatellite. Geosatellite meaning a satellite 35,000 kilometers away from Earth, stationary, meaning compared to the Earth, it doesn't move, and therefore extremely stable usage is possible. And we, for the first time, used a commercial phone to send an SMS on that one. It's a Pixel 9.
How are initiatives playing out for you in market?
Coverage in the US is extremely different compared to Europe. For instance, they would have in the US a coverage gap of about 40%, meaning 40% of the land mass is not connected today with mobile connectivity. And in Europe, it depends on the country a little bit. It's about 90+% in every European country we have coverage. So the number of coverage gaps is way smaller. And now why I'm talking about that is the difference. In the US, it's totally okay to use an operator's band to provide satellite connectivity because you have that big landmass. The operator's band has the big advantage that you can use that easily on most phones. The disadvantage with the operator's band is that if you come to a borderline and on the other side of the border, they're using different bands, you have to take care of that. So you're not supposed to intervene. And therefore, there is a coverage gap on every border, which is in Europe with a lot of countries with rather small land masses and a lot of borders is a problem again. So if you want to convey the message that you have 100% coverage, and then you say, yeah, but on every border it doesn't work, it is probably not the greatest thing to use the operator's band. Therefore, the already mentioned MSS band is crucial because it covers all Europe without the problem with the borders, because it's not an operator's band. It's in the hand of satellite providers today, and we're using that. So at the moment when my colleague sent the SMS, it was actually sent from the border between Czech Republic and Germany, and that SMS I could receive because we had coverage there.
So lots of buzz attached to NTN, non-terrestrial networks.
Yes, absolutely. So one thing is direct to device. That's very important to differentiate here. So one thing is direct to device, send over in satellite. What else have we done? We have done, let's say, enhanced mobile network that you can also see here on our booth. We have used a platform or drone to use it as a mobile station, which is flying, of course, in 2,000 meters height, but is connected to our normal core network in Czech Republic. In that case, again, we were covering an area in Czech Republic which they used for a cross-country run, and their mobile coverage was not complete. So we could add on one station that was flying around, and for the event, temporary use, we could give coverage over there. So that's another thing. Third thing also to be mentioned is if you want to have a broadband service for your household, which is stationary, and you have the space to put up an antenna on your roof, there is also satellite solutions you can use, and we're using today to offer our customers.
Any there in IRIS?
Yes, IRIS2 also a big topic for us as Europeans. IRIS2 is the intent to build up a European satellite network, a combination out of MEO satellites. So that's somewhere in between LEO and GEO is MEO satellites and LEO satellites. So it will have an orchestration between those two. And the European Commission just signed up a contract with 3 satellite operators, which is SAS, Eutelsat and Hispasat, to provide services over Europe. It was a very, very big contract they have signed in December, and Deutsche Telekom is one of the 4 team members, and we are offering our services here on the ground. No worries, by the way, Deutsche Telekom will not build any kind of satellite, so we will offer services on the ground. That's where we bring our expertise as a telco operator to the satellite network of Europe. GovSatcom is the first use case for the IRIS2 setup, and it's of course crucial to have an independent European network to support our military services. And for the time being, GovSatcom is given for IRIS2. There could be, or there will be most likely, further elaboration on that one to go towards other kind of use cases.
Okay, so partners, so many companies jumping into the frame on NTN and direct to handset. How do you find the most effective innovators to work with?
Test and try. That's the answer. I have an extremely high-skilled team that is at the moment. We are partnering with basically everybody that's willing to do that with us and testing their proposition. So we find out what is really going on, how can we also in the future integrate it. So for us, it's very crucial not to only have satellite services that we can offer, but also integrated services. So therefore, we are doing quite some technical work. What is also really important for us that we are, for the direct-to-handset part at least, that we have a standardized proposition because we only work on standards. So for any kind of individual setups, it's very, very difficult for us. So for us, it's good to work in the standards, and Deutsche Telekom is somebody that is and also working for the right standard setting with our technical teams.
So please can you tell us more about that special handset, Pixel Google, that Deutsche Telekom demonstrated today?
What is so special about the Pixel 9, apart from that's a really nice phone, I don't want to take that away, is that you need an adaptation because it's a different frequency than what you normally use. So when I have operator's frequency, it's way easier because every handset manufacturer is already able to provide services on that one, but this time we needed to work on the possibility to send an SMS over a Pixel phone, and we invite all handset providers to do similar, and so we have a broad landscape of different phones. I think the Pixel 9 was like a first step, and we will see hopefully soon more handset providers to have that as a feature in their phones. You can to commercialize the service around direct-to-handset by end of the year. Yeah, we're looking forward to that.
Antje, we wish you every success. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That was nice talking to you.